Right, hello YouTube. This is my first ever video on YouTube, so I do apologise that this video is probably very sketchy. I'm not using the greatest of microphones, so it's probably going to sound like crap. I don't have my webcam set up at the minute, so please bear with me, and things probably will get better throughout the series. I guess I should really put it out there, this is a Square Enix game, Square Enix, depending where you're from in the world, so all rights reserved, as it clearly says at the bottom of the screen there. Don't sue me, please don't take my video down, this is just purely for fun, and whatever else happens. Probably hear it all the time on YouTube. Please like and subscribe and help a brother out. Like I say, I am new to this YouTube scene, so here we go. I'm going to start a new game, and yeah, enjoy. I will try and keep talking to a minimum during cutscenes, because yeah, that gets a little bit annoying. So without further ado, let's start this. I have played this game before, so I'm going to play it on normal settings, and I probably will be skipping a lot of the tutorials.
The 13 days after we awoke were the beginning of the end.
You serious?
Be quiet.
Best of luck. She did it! Hands high! You alright? I'm out of the sea. So far, so good. They all want to fight.
Good for them. Give me that.
What the? Stop in the way! Hey! Let's be rational now. Send the big guns now. What do we do?
Watch and learn.
Right, here we go. So, not really much to do at the minute, rather than just attack. Like I say, I'm going to skip tutorials, because I have played this game before. As I mentioned previously, guys, this is my first YouTube video, so please do go easy on me. I know the audio quality is not great, and I do apologise for that. I'm using a headset, and when I get a chance, I will try and upgrade to something a bit better.
Not so tough now, huh? Hey, that wasn't like a challenge now, all right? Hey! Calm it down!
Cutscenes are beautiful.
I'm coming!
Jump! Heads up.
This thing won't give up.
Okay. Now this game is 7 years old or so now. It came out in 2000. I think it was 2009 or 2010. And I did originally play it on the PS3 when it came out. And I just remember the first time I ever played it thinking, wow, this game looks incredible. And to be honest, it still does even in 2017. This is the PC version, running at 1920 by 1080 and 60 frames a second. Well, I say 60 frames a second, but this game, as some of you probably know, did have its fair share of problems when it was first released. It's not the greatest of ports ever made, but it is definitely running a lot better than I first had it running when it came out. I used to get about 5 frames a second during battle scenes, and this tends to run now at about 30 frames a second during battle scenes and a solid 60 frames during cutscenes, which is kind of weird. But I'm guessing that's got something to do with how well optimized it really isn't. So, but it is playable. That's the main thing.
Oh goodness. Woo. We did it. Aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier? I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Man. Chocobo, we just can't catch a break, can we? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh well. Better follow up.
Hanging edge. Yeah, I'm gonna change the control scheme. I'm using controller, by the way, not a mouse and keys. think I normally have standard. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll give that a try. I mean, you can always change it in the
You sure we can get through here?
the settings anyway. No, that seems good enough for me. One thing I will change in the settings, I cannot stand auto battle. I hate it with a passion. So I'd rather just choose the abilities myself. You can always repeat your last actions anyway, so let's save so we don't have to go through all of that again. I'm going to start a new game. I did start I got up to chapter 4, and I thought I'm going to start again and start these videos with commentary. Let's do things properly.
It's a mess is what this is.
It is a mess. It's a very big mess. These flames. Smoke and flames and soldiers and carnage. Right. Freeze Blitz, that hits characters in the near vicinity to each other. Why not? We'll do it again. Nope, no need. Saz took care of them. And for some reason, I'm using my controller, but the there we go. I was going to say it's showing keyboard buttons on screen. There we go. Let's change that. That's better.
What do you suppose
Let's have a
this
look
is?
now.
The army leaving its toys out now?
Now guys, I want to know what you think. I know that this isn't seen as the best Final Fantasy game, and I agree. This isn't the best Final Fantasy game going.
I'm sticking with you.
It's certainly not the worst. What's your favourite Final Fantasy game? Let me know in the comments. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. For me, I know it sounds cliche, but for me, Final Fantasy VII, hands down. Played that game when it first came out on PlayStation 1 back in, well, it was when it came out on Platinum. I'll be honest, it wasn't straight as soon as it came out, but when it hit Platinum, I bought myself a copy for about 20 quid, and it was the best £20 I ever spent. And to this day, probably my favourite game. Probably of all time. On par with Metal Gear Solid 3. So one of my favourite games. Let me know what you think of the Final Fantasy VII remake. I know we haven't seen much footage. Just a little bit of gameplay and a trailer, which, you know, I'm excited to see what the 7 remake's going to be like. I hope they don't rush the game out of the doors. Take their time with it, because, you know, I want it to be something special, and I'm sure everybody does. It's a big feat to pull off, I think. When they announced it, I thought, wow, Square Enix, they got big balls to make a remake of such a classic, you know. And I always say that you shouldn't play with a classic, you shouldn't mess around with it. But it'll be interesting.
Gets sent to Pulse. It's hell for Brimstone.
Yeah, well, hell's not sounding too bad, because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey!
I don't know what to make of the 7 remake being episodic, though. That's, I don't know. You know, is it going to be on one generation of console, or are they going to spread it over 2? You know, I know it's hard to say, but it'd be nice just to have it all on, you know, PS4 or whatever. Don't spread it over 2 generations, because that gets a bit silly. Just keep attacking these guys. This part of the game, not really much to do. Yeah, we haven't got any magic spells or anything yet, so it's just pure attacking, really. there's some items up here. Yeah, there is. There we go. 2 potions, that'll do.
No need to be pushing.
Get out of my way. Another save point there. You get a lot of save points in this game. That's one thing you'll notice. I mean, it's quite a long game, so I guess that's a welcome thing.
Yeah, you must be real nice from up there.
Yeah, this game gets a lot of criticism for being linear, and yeah, I agree. It is linear, but it's only as linear as, you know, games like Final Fantasy X. That was linear. There was no world map, and that game didn't open up until later on in the game when you had the planes. I think it was the calm planes, where you had the monster hunting. So, you know, this game's only as bad as that game is. So, I don't know. A lot of people say it's a corridor simulator, and yeah, I can see where they're coming from. But I see this game as a bit of a roller coaster. You know, where the story progresses, characters progress, you get your Crystarium up, you learn new skills, and you just watch your party develop, you know? It's the same with all RPGs. That's what I love about RPGs. You get to take these characters at a low level, with low stats, and you watch them grow. That's, for me, that's what an RPG is all about. And I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, am I? Hang on. No. No, I'm going the right way. Yeah, going the right way. Easy peasy. Nice 5 stars there.
Preemptive strike.
Rebels! So much for the element of surprise.
No, thank you. Let's skip that. Yeah, one thing I will say with this game, it's almost like, you know, like a 10-hour tutorial, which it is, rightly so. But once you get to later parts of the game, it does open up. You get a really big area to play. That's where the game starts to get really interesting. But I don't know. I do like this game. Something about it.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
The voice acting is definitely on point.
Hey! Wait! No, don't leave me!
Let go!
The hell no! You're my only way out of here! No! Hey, that might get us across. Right there. Right?
Looks that way.
All right, you leave this to me.
By the way, as you can tell, my YouTube name, Dreamcast Enthusiast, has no resemblance on the kind of games that I'm going to be playing on this channel. It just happens to be one of my favourite consoles of all time, and you know, I'm into games, and I thought, you know, what can I call myself? It's actually my Steam name. Feel free to add me on Steam, people, if you so wish. Dreamcast Enthusiast on Steam also, and yeah, that console, it had its 18th anniversary the other day, and it's still going strong. Dreamcast. There's a good community. It's got a big cult following. A big shout out to the Dreamcast Junkyard on Facebook. They do a lot of reviews of games, modifications for the Dreamcast console. You can even still play the games online, which is quite incredible. Even today, there's a lot of private servers, Fantasy Star Online, Quake 3. You can still play these games online, and it's quite incredible. You don't even need the broadband adapter either. You can use the 56k modem that came bundled with the console. So yeah, for me, the Dreamcast, it's got to be up there with my. No, it is my favorite console. What am I talking about? It is my favorite console. But, I'm not biased. I'm not you know, I'm not one for the PC Master Race. The console wars or whatever. I'm not into all that. I just play whatever the hell I want to play, and whatever anyone else wants to play, well, that's up to them. You know, I don't own a PS4. I don't own an Xbox One, but I do have a large array of games consoles, both old and newish. The PS3, Xbox 360, and anything I can get on PC, I'll play on PC. And if it's exclusive to console, well, I'll buy on console. It's that simple. It really gets my goat up when people start slating each other for what they play all the time, and it's so, what's the word I'm looking for? Immature. You know, we're all in the same boat. We're all gamers. We all play games. It's what we like doing. You know, it doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter if you can get 60 frames per second or 144 frames a second or 1,000 frames a second. It doesn't matter. You know, what matters is that you enjoy what you play your games on. You know, just enjoy it. Stop slating other people. Just get on with it. People say, oh, my console's better than your console. Who cares? Just because you're getting 2 frames a second better or whatever, you know. Anyway, I digress.
So, soldier, what's your angle? What? Classified military info? Huh? What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
My angle. I'm after the Foul Sea.
So let me get this straight. The Foul Sea are what turn people into the Lissy. The rest is all history. It gets confusing. You know, not the greatest of names, Foul Sea, Lissy. It does get a bit confusing, but as the story goes on, it does start to make a little bit more sense. Don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't played this game, really. I mean, I know it's been out for 7 years, so spoilers shouldn't really be something to be worried about for me, but I don't want to spoil it. If you want to tune in and just watch, then I'll try not to spoil things for you as least as possible. I just want to say thank you for watching. I do appreciate it.
Of our society. Were it not for this remarkable gesture, every resident of Cocoon, your family, your friends, your neighbors, would be exposed to the dangers of the world below. By choosing to leave Cocoon and participating in this migration.
Migration? More like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
So sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes.
So if you haven't figured out, these guys are resisting against the Purge, which is civilians being deported to a different place, possibly exterminated. And these guys are out to stop the SciComm.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
That a boy.
By the way, once I finish this game, I do plan on playing 13-2 and Lightning Returns as well, because I've never actually played them yet. I've had them in my library for since they've been out, really, on PC. But I've just never got around to finishing this game. I just thought it's about time. So I will be playing through the whole trilogy. So stay tuned for that, guys.
Why even bother?
This is crazy.
Then take a nap.
Really? Can I?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
Oh, that's even worse.
No dirt naps today. We're all in this together. Our enemy's the Cocoon Sanctum. Their dreaded SciComm, no less.
What's to dread? SciComm's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
Let's prove it!
Yeah!
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
Right, here we go. 3 characters. Let's even the odds a little bit.
Nothing to worry about!
Let's throw a hand grenade in there for good measure. Have it! Although that didn't really do that much damage.
Gotta clear a path out of here.
When you approach an enemy and it comes up with a warning icon above their heads, it means they have spotted you. But you can sneak behind enemies and get a preemptive strike, which does give you the opportunity to stagger them. Staggering basically is when you get the bar up and you do more damage. Once they're staggered, you do a heck of a lot more damage to the enemy, and that'll come in more handy with boss battles later on in the game.
There are soldiers
You need
everywhere.
to stagger them.
Yo, boss. What's the plan?
Charge in, guns blazing.
Hey, that's not a plan.
Real heroes don't need plans.
I don't think that's technically correct. Right, throw a grenade in there. Probably should have thrown that towards the middle, that's a bit of a waste, never mind. Let's try again. There we go. That'll do.
Oh, yeah!
Even though you got your attack chain, you can shorten it, so you can just attack once if you press well, what is the Y button?
Same plan as
controller.
always. Hit them hard, and Hit him again.
That's where the real strategy comes in sometimes, especially if you're trying to stagger an enemy. Attacks tend to slow the stagger bar down. The top right of the there you go, that one's staggered. So if you attack an enemy with a physical attack, it'll knock the stagger bar up slightly less than magical spells.
You see that?
But if you start attacking just with magic spells, the stagger bar tends to drain down a lot more quickly. So that's when you need to really hit with an attack. By the way, if you're getting ratings of less than 5 stars at this point in the game, well,
Don't you kids go
you
follow
must be doing
behind
something
now.
wrong. 'Cause it's pretty damn easy to get 5 stars at the minute. That's based on your finishing time of the battle. If you can do it within a certain time, you get a certain ranking. Not sure whether that later on in the game will result in more Christerian points or not, but I think it does actually. Oh, there we go. I'll hide that one quick. Took a little bit too long there, guys.
You all okay? Hey, careful with those. Don't worry. No one's moving to Pulse today. We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready to...
Wait! Let me fight with you!
You can't expect us to just sit here.
Good help.
Yep.
Please, let us help!
Okay then. Volunteers front and center.
Here, take this one.
Snow's voiced by Troy Baker, who's been in pretty much every single video game
Go for it.
known to man since 2010.
Take care now.
He just seems to be in absolutely every game going.
Don't worry.
Huh?
So I just
Hold it
pulled
steady.
here.
Yeah, feels good.
Yep, nice.
Can you show me again?
You got it.
That's how it works.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Right.
It's the last one, boss.
All right, last one. Somebody take it.
No,
Yeah.
Push comes to shove. Keep him safe.
First impression of snow? All talk.
All right, lay low and you'll be fine. We'll clear out the area. We're going home together!
Come on! Everybody up!
Right. New recruits, on me!
Come on.
Time to go, kiddo.
We're not losing to SciComm, you hear me?
This'll be a piece of...
Alright, let's equip this Iron Bangle onto Snow, because he hasn't got anything. 50 HP, that'll do nicely.
Hey!
Save point, there we go. Guys, I will be, if I can get through the trilogy before early next year, and I will be probably hoping to stream Final Fantasy 15 on PC when it comes out. I've held off playing that game on console because I knew full well really that they were bringing it out on PC. And you know, like I say, I don't have a PS4. There are a few games I would buy for PS4, but not enough to justify buying one.
Bro, back us up.
I'm very excited to be playing it. Throw a grenade in there for good measure. There we go, that was nice. Nice little stagger. These guys with the guns, they get the stagger barrel pretty fast.
You see that? All right, let's shake things up a little.
Move the last beta force! Put down the resistance!
Things are about to get real.
Heroes don't run from fights.
I think this is called the Alpha Behemoth.
There's nothing we can't do!
Oh, Beta Behemoth, sorry. I stand corrected. There we go. Right. Get that stagger bar up to about 200, and there you go. Oh,
Here you go.
we've got our own medic on the go, so that's happy days. There you go. This part of the game really is quite self-explanatory. You just go for it, straight through.
No! We got trouble! No kidding. Stay down.
Uh-oh.
I told you, didn't I? Moms are tough.
But not tough enough.
Get him home.
Come on! We have to move!
Right.
I think I'm going to end this video here, guys. I'm going to do it in sections. So, I've got other commitments at the moment as well. So thanks for watching, and I will be back very soon with a second part. Like I say, please like and subscribe. I hope you liked the video. I hope I didn't talk too much. Yeah, so thanks again. Till next time.